Greetings, YouTube people. My name is Samaya, as I said in my last introduction video, and it is a balmy, beautiful day here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm really enjoying this weather, and I'm enjoying life in general. This video today is a review of some hair that I've been wearing now for quite a while. This particular hair that I have had in, it's from mydollhair.com. And I didn't actually buy it through them, but I bought it at the hair show here in Atlanta, Georgia, where I currently reside. And at that hair show, I was able to get a good deal on the hair. I paid $3.75 for 3 bundles and a closure piece. And I've had this hair now in for 4 months. 4 months. And I have had some, this is my first time actually wearing the virgin hair. I've worn Indian hair before, the Indian Remy, but not necessarily virgin. And I think that's the key, is that I've never actually had virgin hair. I've had some really good Remy, but I've never had virgin. And this is by far the best experience with hair that I've ever had in my entire life. I could not have asked for a better experience. I really could not have asked for a better experience. To be transparent, though, the hair did have some issues, and I'm going to talk about that as we get through the video. So, like I said, this hair is from mydollhair.com. Pros and cons. Pros of this hair. When I got the hair, it was super soft. It was beautiful. It still is beautiful. It's been very resilient. I have put a ton of heat on this hair. I'm sorry, I also have my allergies are acting up, so I'm going to use this piece of tissue. But I felt like it was important to do this video because I wanted you to kind of get it. And like I said in my last video, I'm real. People have issues, and if I wipe my nose with a little piece of tissue, get over it. Just joking. So yeah, the hair was super soft when I got it. It's very versatile. It is true virgin hair in its essence. It did have very minimal graying, and like I said, this is 4 months, and this hair is still, if I could push for another 3 or 4, except that it's already looking like who done it and what happened, and so it's time to take this out. Now, by the way, I get my hair done by, her name is Denise Barker at MakeMeOverBeauty.com. On this video, I'm going to put some pictures of what my hair looks like in its prime optimum condition. And then that way you can kind of get an idea of her work as well. But this is a hair review. Denise, I gave you the shout out, girl, but I got to get back to work because this is a hair review. So now, let me take you from day one. I opened the hair, or it came from the hair show, got it in a little baggie. He gave me a nice little bag to go with the hair. Took the little baggie and the little ribbons off the hair, felt it. It was fine. Smelt it. And let me tell you something. The hair reeked of curry. Curry. I have had the fortunate privilege of living in some very ethnic neighborhoods in my life. And one thing that you will smell, and you never forget it, is that curry smell that can be baked in the walls when you live in certain neighborhoods. I lived in a neighborhood that had a lot of West Indian, Pakistani, Indian individuals that lived in the neighborhood, and sometimes the smell of curry would be so thick on the air that it was just like everything around you smells like curry. The particular apartment that I was renting at the time, it had a smell that is just, it was undescribable. Like it was baked into the walls. That's how strong the curry smell was. And all of my clothing and everything just began to smell like that. That's how the hair smelled when I first got it. It smelled like curry. And I was like, oh, wow. As a matter of fact, the boo was like, baby, you cooking? Like, I had put it in my hair. I had co-washed the hair, sealed the wefts, all that good stuff. And I went to did the install. And after the hair was installed, I came, Denise did it, and I came home, and he was like, baby, this hair's, he's like, you smell like you've been cooking with curry. And I knew that it smelled, but I didn't know it was that strong. So I did a lot of washing, a lot of conditioning, a lot of. It eventually came out, but that's something that you do want to make note of. Some people trip out about it. I didn't really trip out about that smell. I would trip out about a chemical smell. If I smelled like that processed hair smell, that hair for the beauty supply smell, that's when I would trip. But in my opinion, you're buying virgin hair, and if it's truly virgin and unprocessed, you're getting it from a country, a third world developing nation that has, and the people that are selling this hair are selling this hair in sacrifice. So it's not like they're washing the hair to get it in the prime optimum condition for you to wear. These people are, you're dealing with a country that has almost 1 billion people. Many of them are homeless. So the hair is not going to smell the best. It's not going to be in pristine condition. If you don't like dealing with the smell, with hair that may have a slight smell, in my opinion, virgin hair is not for you. If you don't like dealing with the occasional knit in the hair that you might have to comb out, virgin hairs may not be for you. You may like the Remy hair, and Remy hair is just as, in my opinion, it can be very good. But if you truly want virgin hair that has not been processed, hair that is literally from somebody else's scalp, or that was sewn on a weft and brought to you, then you're not going to have this pristine hair. You're going to have to put a little process into it. And so I had that problem. That wasn't an issue. So moving on beyond the smell. So we're going to talk about shedding and tangling. I have never experienced not one. And when I say, and I'm not exaggerating, I have had hair before, and even my expensive indie Remy hair that I was paying just the same amount of price for it to get 3 bundles, I was paying around the same. And even for my expensive indie Remy hair, I literally only could experience the smoothness. It was silky and smooth, but eventually it tangled. And with that Malaysian, with that Remy hair, just Remy, not the virgin hair, you also, if you wash it after a while, it affects the texture of the hair and it's not the same. This hair has been butter since the day I got it. I have never had hair that was just easy, this easy. I mean, I can shake it and then just go like that. I've never had hair that is this easy to manage in my entire life. I can literally get up, run my fingers through it, and go if I wear it in its natural state. Shedding. I did experience shedding. I can't even lie. I sealed the wefts, and it did not cut the wefts. And I still have experienced shedding. Not cancer shedding. Like right now, I'm not getting anything out of my hair. But, it sheds, honey. If I brush my hair, I don't have to do a lot of brushing. Usually, I can brush before I leave the house and never think about it again. And I'm good. But if I do have to brush, I'm going to experience 4 to 5 strands of hair. It sheds the most when I wash it. That's when I'm like, okay, girl, really? So in my opinion, for the amount of money that I'm spending for this hair, I should not experience that much shedding. I mean, it is significant to where I had to go and buy a drain catcher for my drain to catch that excess hair that was just clogging up my drain all the time. So that was a hell no. That was a no. That shedding, I just can't do shedding of this kind of hair. But it wasn't so much that I wanted to take it out because, one, I paid so much to get it, then I had to pay to get it installed. And to be quite honest with you, the hair is beautiful. So for me, the shedding was an issue, but it wasn't worth me taking it out. It has significantly thinned, though, and the length has shrunk because of the intense shedding. So just to give you an idea, this is 20 inches of hair. Or at least it's supposed to be. It started out 20. And because of the shedding, it's significantly thinned. Like if I hold up the hair, it's not very thick. It doesn't look like it's a lot of hair. And that's because it's that. This is 3 packs and a closure. And I mean, I literally, after I finished, I may have had that much hair left over in like extra piece. So this is a full, or I'd say this is a full 3 packs. And it's not thick right now. It is significantly thinned out due to the shedding. So I have to tell the truth, this hair does shed. Now, was it a terrible virgin experience? No. I still love virgin. I will forever from here forward be wearing virgin hair. The mydoll.com hair, will I buy from them again? No, because I bought this hair $375 and I bought it on special at the hair show. On the website, this for 20 inches of hair, for what I bought plus the closure, I'm spending like $400 and something, almost $500, and that's outrageous to me. It's just outrageous. So that is a no. Versatility. This is, like I said, the most versatile hair that I've ever had. I've put a lot of heat on this hair, and the curl pattern always comes back. Now, just to give you a little clarity, the closure is, the hair is wavy. It's wavy hair. But he was all out of the wavy closures, so the closure is straight. So let me just give you a little clarity on that so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm dealing with here. This is the actual texture of the hair. Go to this side, take the closure piece and move that up to the side. And this is the texture of the hair. So it's a nice wave. It's a pretty wave. It's a soft wave. It was more intense when I first got it. I believe it was steam processed. And there's a difference between steam and chemical processing. I do believe that this hair may have been steam processed when I first got it. But because the wave was just so dramatic at first, and over time it has softened, but it does not tangle. And like I said, I've done strand tests on this hair. I burned it to see what happened, and it was fine. Oh, let me give you this also. At the ends of the hair, when I first got it, this was pretty much the wave of the hair, right? The ends, though, were so curly. I mean, it was tight. There was one bundle where the ends, out of the 3 bundles that are in here, there was one bundle where the ends were just so super duper crazy tight. And what I did, I took the hair. Wow, time moves fast on these videos. I took the hair and I relaxed just the ends of the hair, just the ends. Very gently, like I put them in, put the relaxer in, and then immediately combed through it twice, and then washed it out. That was relaxed in less than 2 minutes, and that was just kind of softened the wave, and it was fine. The hair's bounced back, it's moisturized, hair has good moisture, everything is fine. So, closing out this review because we're at 13 minutes and 30 seconds. I loved it. I love virgin hair. This is virgin Malaysian wavy. Love the hair. Worked out wonderfully. I do not recommend mydollhair.com hair because, in my opinion, I feel like after doing my own research, I'm going to start selling hair myself. And after doing my own research, I realized that you don't have to pay those kind of prices for hair that's going to shed the way this hair shed. Other than that, everything, like I said, I will be wearing virgin hair for the rest of my life. My next install will be virgin. I have a good deal on some virgin Brazilian hair that I will be wearing. So it'll be virgin Brazilian straight hair, and it's going to be super long. And so I just want to give you that heads up. Please look for my next video, and I will tell you more about it. Actually, that hair that I'm going to be wearing to show you guys is going to be the debut of the hair that I'll be selling. So I'll give you a lot more details about that in my next video. You guys have an amazing day. Love you, YouTube. Bye-bye.